Rain outside, cozy inside. Got the Florida Gators and BJ running up against advance time. Hopefully they don't advance on us. Got a little coffee action going on. Two versus 13. He needs a dub to stay in the playoff race. And I haven't been so fortunate against the Florida Gators lately. So, might get the dub again. Who knows? We gotta play good. Hatred renewed. Come on, BJ. Come on, come on. Hmm. Come on, bruh.
Sunshine State, a hotbed of passionate football fans. It is not hard to find where rivalry battle lines in the state are drawn on a day like today. These two are due to lock up once again, and we can't wait to get it started. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Gators will kick it away to start us off.
Here we go.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20 and about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll ride Davis here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win.
Bruh. His OBS is tripping.
guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball off.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Pressure coming. That's reeled in, it's Davis. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like, it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
And historically, this game really has meant a lot. You go back to the 90s, this was basically a de facto national championship game before the championship game. Remember, they played twice back in 1996, the year Danny Werfel won the Heisman Trophy. So this game always means a lot.
That's caught. It's Robinson. Couldn't ask for much more there. And first down, and they're down to the 42.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
Keep the chains moving. Stay on schedule.
Quickly down the field.
Smart decisions.
He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And that is beautiful execution by the defense. What do I do with that option? String him along. Don't let him make a quick decision. Don't let it be obvious.
Crash.
Good job slow playing it, stretching it out. Everybody being able to run to the football, use the sideline as a defender. Nice job by the defense.
Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Scanning the field, it's Sperry. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Oh, boy.
Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. Past the 30. Oh, he's got some space. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Right down the boulevard.
I should wait for it after I got all the yards. Lucky to get 3.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Daniels. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Snagged in the middle. It's Daniels. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on 3rd down. That was a completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your second drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish a rhythm and confidence as early as possible, and getting that completion on 3rd down was big.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
The Gators look to keep this drive humming. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. He's got him. On the move at the 30. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you got to be careful on offense when you're dialing up the screens. You want to do them on obvious passing situations when you're anticipating the DNs really racing up the field. They didn't have it set up that time.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
Yeah.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter.
Luckily to be in that situation though.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Florida! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the
Every time we speak to defenses
Yeah,
before
you
they
up a
play
little
this
bit
guy,
there.
they all know
It's
he's
all right.
going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Power football with the run. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it, Sperry. Under fire. Connection to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action, maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to Davis. Runs through the tackle. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. How about the little toss out to the fullback to give him a touch?
And you said little toss because they're not trying to throw bombs to the fullback. This is a guy that's going to be more of a possession wide receiver, but if you can depend on him and he can catch the football consistently, you can get those little gains, those positive gains, and keep the defense a little off balance.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And the Seminoles are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone.
Oh, missed a
know
couple.
I get 6, and then go celebrate with your guys.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Locked in on these. He likes to return them. Just keep
The
them deep
ball
enough.
squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Got it in the middle. It's Daniels. Guys, let's chat about Florida. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some...
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
He just slips
Ball out.
and slides his way down to the 42.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
And the Gators are on the move. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Throws to the wideout.
No.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I
10
love
of
the
10.
catch radius on
Get
this
out
guy.
of
If you
here,
just put it
bruh.
somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Back to pass. It's Flagway. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Takes the handoff. It's ball. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
He'll pull it on the read. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Dang it, I didn't get
He'll
7.
finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Have that on already.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
You keep playing this clean.
On the move from inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. Got a man, it's Webster. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Back to pass. It's Sperry. Grabbed in the middle. It's Davis. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game.
Fryer wide
You
open.
the football, and you can do that
Throw
right there.
it.
I know you're
Overthrow,
going to catch it,
pick.
and I can depend on you.
Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the grab. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Gives it on the option. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. They'll try to pass their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown,
6.
no.
These close games.
All right, come on, BJ. Throw me a turnover ready for it.
That was a late game situation. Nice execution.
Right
And now
before.
they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
Get greedy. Get greedy.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Crosses the 40. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
The linebackers show off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see them kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice job seeing the football, breaking on it, and swatting it to the ground.
Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Dome. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab on the big throw.
On it.
This defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up in the 28. The hurry up now second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sideline, it's Jackson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Missed it. Missed it.
And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Noles will kick it away to start the second half.
Complaining over there, I'm sure. Probably will be too.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams.
Oh my gosh.
He gets a block. He's got an alley.
F that one up.
He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for his players.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Purdue. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a
dot,
hit on it
man.
to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Wants to throw. It's Sperry. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple,
What up?
Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
He'll try to do it himself. Bust through behind his pad. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds in this.
Damn, BJ.
Really nice job and poise by the quarterback there, right? Because it's third down. You just got sacked the play prior, but you do a nice job in the pocket. You get through your progression. It's not open. You take off and run. Pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs there. Really good job by the QB showing off his poise.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long. So that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
They a quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Quarterback making adjustments. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse, Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing, but you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Berry. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
And this one is perfect. That brings them to within 1. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone.
Come on, defense.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Gators have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the gun, give on the inside. Powers through. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him. And then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job by that young man.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll run the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Daniels. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Wow, well, the offense a play ago comes up with a big completion down the field, and they decide to go right back to another passing play to see if they can add on to it, and they were not able to protect the quarterback. Big missed opportunity.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry. They're bringing the chop, they're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. They'll run play action. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Got it in the middle. It's Davis.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. To the air, it's Berry. Grab near the sticks, it's Green. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Got his man on the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Ward or Chris Winkie, whoever.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And that one will give them the lead.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a
Call me Daddy.
timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns.
Call me Daddy
Well,
Spot
the chemistry
Sperry.
between these two guys has to be great.
Dot Sperry.
Because
Dots.
coverage is going to
Two
be tight.
dots.
The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Come on. Come on. Throw me a pig. Throw me a
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. To the air, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this
Never played
offense.
it
They've
that
got
bad.
guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
On the run, it's Daniels. Powers through the defender. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean,
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that one.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
a really nice job by the quarterback putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl, try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass.
Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch him off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
The give to the tailback. Touchdown, Florida! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Fired in there, but incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He lets one fly deep. He's got it. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
He's going to take off. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a 1-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Off the RPO, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
And the Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Webster. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
The sure hands, it's Davis. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Fires to the right. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown Seminoles! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that
Come
gets
on,
better
BJ,
as
send
the
this
game
ball
goes
over.
on. Here we are late in this
BJ
one.
Lagley,
He's still
BJ.
working on big runs,
B-Jizzle,
impressive,
B-Jizzle.
making people miss, showing you the speed, and that touchdown gives his team the
Fumble
lead.
right here.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Which one beds?
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first down. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He wants a big play here late. Makes a grab on the shot.
What a play call in a 2-minute situation. They find the shot opportunity, and they take advantage of it, flipping the field. They've now put themselves in a chance to come back and win this thing.
Back to throw, it's Lagway. Finds his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up. Maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. Finds a crease at the 20. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Defense just can't cover this guy. We've seen it all game long, whether it's man coverage, zone coverage, double coverage. They cannot find an answer for him. He's already got over 150 yards.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's a heat. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Off play action. Fires into the end zone.
Hell yeah, boys.
Picked off. That's number 15
Yeah.
on the year.
Make that mistake, dog.
The defense wanted to wrap it up, make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
Bye-bye playoffs. Bye-bye
On the
playoffs.
field in front of them as they open this
Bye-bye.
possession from their own 20. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Trying the left side. They could have used a little bit more there and pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. With jet sweep pass. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down.
Maybe celebrate the
Timeout called by the
losers.
defense, 29 seconds to go. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
To throw, it's Flagway. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's 2nd down, incomplete pass.
He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. Illegal touching. Illegal touching. Hell yeah.
High energy up and try to run these plays fast.
He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball
See
was
ya.
there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
There it is, boys.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. It was vitriolic, it was intense, and it went to the Seminoles as Florida State will dine on Gator after winning in this rivalry matchup. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Give me that dub. What a pretty even game this one's, please. Finally got some pressure at the end. Yeah, boy. Can't wait to watch his stream. Just to see what is up. See the comments. See the commentary. See what happened from his perspective. All right, boys. That's a wrap. We got that dub. That dub. See ya.